Welcome to the Value Maker podcast. My name is Ryan Purvis. I'm your host, supported by Heather Bicknell, as we meet with the people that make the digital workspace work. It's about the technology, it's about improving people's work experience and finding the return on value.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. It's been a while since I've worked on a PC, but I'm on a Microsoft laptop right now. And it was like, hey, did this update? And then like, are you sure you want to remain with your custom settings or do you want to use Microsoft settings? Because they want me to reset Edge's browser. It was the whole like hoopla to get here. So sorry about that.
Not a problem at all. I bought myself a Windows machine, a little secondhand one, because I've got a whole bunch of DVDs that I bought and I don't have a DVD player, but they were such a good deal and they're all my favorite series that I just can't find on a streaming service. So I bought the DVDs. I'm going to go rip them now so I can watch them on my iPad. And it's almost like PTSD trying to plug the thing in and look at it because I'm so used to having a happy, error-free experience. I've been prolonging the agony. So, but my wife's away for a week in the States, so I'm gonna have some playtime. I won't be distracted in the evening in a good way.
Nice. What else is new?
This is why I wanted to have our short session. So I've been doing this thing called 75 hard. You ever heard of it?
I have.
Yeah. So I am. It's quite funny because I was kind of doing some of the stuff anyway, just by default. But I saw a friend of mine on social media. I phoned him, had a chat with him because he was talking about doing it. And we had a chat. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to give it a go. And it's been quite an impressive thing to be doing. It's tough. It's tougher than I thought it was going to be. It's not a fitness challenge. It's a mental challenge. But I'm using Apple Fitness as my go-to workout tool. And it's been enjoyable. I've been quite impressed with actually how much stuff is inside Apple Fitness to do. Because you're going to, so the background to 75 hard 75, I don't know. I call it all sorts of, because you do 2 workouts a day. Both have to be 45 minutes. One has to be outdoors. You got to read 10 minutes of non-fiction a day and take notes. You have to drink 1 gallon of water. That's a US gallon, not a UK gallon. A US gallon is 3.8 liters. A UK gallon is 4.5 liters. I started drinking 4.5 liters of water. Yeah. This is how I learned the hard way. Although I drink 6
your
liters of water.
electrolytes.
Yeah, I drink 6 liters of water. And now I don't even notice. Yes, I had 3 days of headache because of my electrolyte. So I fixed that problem. And what else? You have to take a photo every day. I think that's the 5 thing. And you do it for 75 days. That's the 75. And it's been great because it's gotten me back into my early morning workouts, which I was going to the gym, but I was kind of going some days, not every day. Now I have to go every day. So now I'm doing my workouts in the morning, the rain or shine. And like I say, I've been exploring the Apple Fitness app because I've needed every day you need a workout to do. And some days you're pretty stiff, especially if you do a HIIT workout the day before, 2 workouts in a row. So and this is what I'm quite enjoying about it. You're balancing the load of what you do to your body. But in the same token, you're also seeing the improvements. I mean, I can't believe like physically how I've changed in 2 weeks. And the other thing, sorry, was you have to follow a diet and no cheat meals and no alcohol. I don't drink anyway, but I've cut out sugar completely. And it's been quite amazing at the transformation. Like I sleep better again, my energy's back up again. And it's because I was probably sneaking in the odd cheat meal that was throwing me off. And now I don't do any of that stuff. And I'm following my keto carnivore diet quite strictly and having enough water. So it's been quite an impressive experience. So much I want to tell everyone.
Fascinating. So are you holding, I know there's the rule, right? If you miss a day, you have to start all over again.
Yeah.
But a lot of people have like played with the format, right? And they leave things behind. They change a nonfiction book to a fiction book.
Well,
I've seen a lot of versions now.
So when I chatted to Steve and and I got to do an episode on this, like I read a book a week anyway. So when we were discussing it, I was like, yeah, did I read a book a week? Like maybe 2 books a week. So I really need to add 10 minutes of reading to my life. And he said, well, maybe you need to add because the whole thing is about intent. Like, what are you sitting down to do? So like there's a few books that I've started reading that I haven't finished because I'd rather go read the fiction book than read the nonfiction book. So I've made an effort to go and read the nonfiction books that I haven't been finishing off. You can't do an audiobook, which is the other thing. You've got to sit down and actually read. So, but we had our call on Sunday and we were discussing like the one guy's learning French, that he's using his 10 minutes a day, not to go read a nonfiction book, but he's doing French lessons. So I think that's cool. I think any personal growth thing, it's not 10 minutes. I think you should do, but there's that intent to sit down and do it. So like I'll read my book throughout the day. I'll read more than 10 minutes. And, it's like last night I fell asleep reading my book. So I don't know if I actually read 10 minutes on the book, but I'm not going to judge myself.
Start over, Ryan. Day one.
Well, but I'd already read like 20 minutes before that. So I'm not going to go and say, oh, I didn't hit my 30-minute target. I fell asleep reading a nonfiction book, which is for me is like, you're still meeting the challenge, but your intent was there. Now, if you're one of and there's a joke going around that if you go and log into the Facebook group, you'll get chastised for anything. So for example, if you do a workout, like I played golf on Saturday for the first time in 18 months. Golf is a 3-4 hour exercise. That doesn't count as 2 workouts. That's only 1 workout. So I did a workout for 45 minutes at 5 a.m. and we teed off at 7. So I had an hour break between 6 and 7, and then I played golf. Now, if I'd finished my workout at 6:05 and I teed off the golf at 7, technically I would have broken the rules. We should have to have an hour break. I had to make sure I was finished before 6, like I could play golf at 7. But you got to have some rules, some parameters, and it's about being of the right intent.
Gives you a little rubric to work off of anyway. So what Apple Fitness workouts are you enjoying?
So I'm doing kickboxing.
Oh,
Can you believe it?
That must be
So
newer. Yeah.
Yeah. So I do the HIIT workout most of the time, but then I get bored of it. But you're tired. Some days it's stiffness is a factor. And I mean, I walk around my weighted vest as well as my second workout often. So, when I have one of those days that I've really dragged myself out of bed, I'll do the kickboxing thing. There's a little bit less impact on the joints. And then I do the strength trainings. I do the core. I do yoga. So because you can do any workout you like as long as you are, you're doing the intent. And I found that really useful because typically I just do HIIT workouts, but now because I'm doing it every day, I've got to find balance. And I mean, a 30-minute yoga session is just as intense as a 30-minute HIIT session. In fact, it's probably more intense but less impactful. So it's just nice to have a balance.
Yeah. Have you tried any of the warm-ups or cool downs, or they have like the little short videos as well?
Yeah. So I'll do like a 30-minute. So if you do a 30-minute workout, it's normally 31 minutes because I do is a warm down. Then you do a 10-minute cool down, which that takes you 11 minutes as well. So you have 42 minutes. And then I'll just pick up some weights and I'll do 5 minutes of weight. Or I'll walk around the garden for 5 minutes, sitting down and stretching and stuff like that. So because you're going to make the 5 minutes up. And it's quite a good way to start the day. And we've had good weather here as well. I mean, I had rain this morning, but most days it's sunny. So, you're enjoying a good part of the morning before everyone's up and about. And you've already accomplished your workout.
Nice. Well, I know you need a hop, but
Yeah.
excited to keep following you through on this journey. What day are you? What day of 75 hard is
I'm on
this?
day 14, I think.
Okay. Well, we'll keep checking in. See how
Yeah.
it's going.
Exactly. Super. Thanks, Heather. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah. Have a good one.
Thank you for listening to our episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Please share it with your friends and colleagues. Help us grow our network. Please also check out our website at www.value.work and our product that's on there. It's something we worked really hard on and we hope that it benefits you.